I have been on a mission to sound the alarm throughout Illinois and in Washington about the mounting budget pressures facing Illinois taxpayers on the dual threat of expanding Medicaid costs and the implementation of the Federal Affordable Care Act, also known as ObamaCare. In April, the Illinois House Leader Tom Cross and I embarked on a statewide tour to raise awareness of these twin threats, and I am proud to announce we've already been successful. The good news is that the Illinois legislature recently announced that they will delay a vote on a critical part of President Obama's health care law, which requires them to create a costly new state insurance exchange program. Also last week, I'm proud to say that the U.S. House voted to repeal the Illinois budget-busting Medicaid maintenance of effort requirement that is required in the President's health care law and limits Illinois' ability to scale back Medicaid. This week, to follow up on those actions taken in the House, I spearheaded a letter with 10 Republican members of Congress here in Illinois, as well as 54 Illinois Republican state representatives, in demanding that the United States Senate take action and vote to repeal the Medicaid maintenance of effort requirement here at the federal level immediately. The Affordable Care Act has hurt job creation. It's burdened small businesses, and it's put government bureaucrats between patients and their doctors, and it's taken away the flexibility from states like Illinois to make their own health care decisions and budget decisions. What needs to happen next is for the Senate to repeal the Medicaid maintenance of effort mandate immediately. Also, the Quinn administration should secure the federal waiver needed to implement the cost-saving bipartisan reforms that were enacted last year by the Illinois legislature without the threat of losing its share of Medicaid funds. Reforms which would allow the state the flexibility it needs to ensure Medicaid expansion costs don't destroy the state budget, and to allow proof of income verification for all Medicaid applicants so that we can reduce fraud and abuse in the system. In January of 2012, the Civic Federation based in Chicago warned that Illinois will face a $38 billion backlog of unpaid bills if no action is taken to reform our Medicaid system here in Illinois. Using the Department of Health Care and Family Services' own projections, Medicaid will increase by more than 40% over the next 5 years, from $8 billion to over $12 billion. These are unmanageable figures for a state budget already in trouble. While we have been successful already, there is still plenty of work to be done. My pledge to you is to continue to fight to ensure Illinois is given the flexibility it needs to make the healthcare decisions that are in the best interest of our state.